Hi everyone. As you know, Rosie is doing my emotional eating coaching with me, and we had our first session last week. Um, I believe it went really, really well, but I'm going to hand over to Rosie to find out how she felt it went, light bulb moments, how did it go for you?
Yeah, it was really insightful. I think it was sort of like I was trying to think about a metaphor in my head. It was almost like when I came to you, I had like a box of Lego pieces and they were like all different colors and someone had like shaken them all around. And I think last week just allowed me to like sort them all out into different colors, but also kind of see a picture of what I want to build and where I want to get to. So it highlighted what issues I'm having in terms of how it's actually impacting my life, which was something I hadn't really sat down to think about. I think it's much easier to ignore those kinds of things than to actually face up to them. So I know now where the issues lie and I know where I'm trying to get to in terms of how that would actually change how I live day to day. So yeah, it's great. I feel like it was a really positive thing to set actual goals as well, because I hadn't have even associated that as being something that we could do on this course. So to actually have a physical goal that I'm trying to reach that I can actually tick off is pretty cool. So I'll know, I'm working towards something now and I know where I want to get to. So that's really, really good.
Fantastic. I love that metaphor with Lego. That's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, excited to start building.
So, did you think of, were there any real light bulb moments for you from last week?
I think the more as this week's gone on and reflecting on it, it was the impact it's actually having, not just on my mental, emotional, physical health, because those are quite not obvious, but things I sort of knew subconsciously, but also on other things in my life, my energy levels, my relationships as well, potentially, and the way I literally live every moment, is sort of, when I was talking to you, I was like, it is very much consumed by food or thoughts of food. So having that awareness of actually, this isn't just me, it's everything around me and in my world as well. So that was a bit of a light bulb moment, but also important to recognize, because now I know how I could impact that moving forward. And it kind of just makes it all a little bit more important to resolve, I suppose, and to actually face up to, because I think I've sort of known I've had these issues for a while, but when you actually come to confront them, it's it's nice to know there's more than just me that I'm impacting, if that makes sense.
Makes perfect sense. So, all it leaves me to say now is let's start building, shall
Yeah.
we?